Hey friends, Kevin here, your Sacramento, Stockton area realtor and lender, here with this week's weekly real estate report. Well, let's take a look at the chart and see what we have going on. All right, so wow, we've been watching right here. Our median list price has been holding real steady for quite some time at around 625. The last couple weeks, it went up just a little bit, 629, then, 630. This week, it went up to 635. So now we have this trend where the median list price is slowly creeping up, but our median sold price, while it goes up, down, down, down. So it's not gone down by a lot. This week came in at 530. But what's funny is, last week was 535. Now this week down to 530. Now I have to wait for all the numbers to come in on that. But, before that, 546, 530, now up, now down. So the point here is that it is slowly going down or trending slightly downwards while the median list price, so the price homes are listed for going up, the price they're actually selling for is going down. So it's kind of an interesting issue that is happening right there, which I'm always looking forward to next week to see what those numbers actually bring us. So before I kind of put it all together, we'll talk about the fact that our inventory right now is really, it's going to start climbing. We're not due just yet. So we have another couple more weeks before I expect a definite upward trend on that. Could start this next week, but typically that's what happens. And, behind the scenes, I know I'm getting ready to list several homes, working with my friends in the industry, doing photography for them, ready to list some homes. So, I know that there's a lot of activity out there ready to happen, which is very normal for this time of year. And you're going to see that very shortly with homes starting to come on the market. Meanwhile, pending sales has taken off, which it always does right about the first of the year, well ahead of the time for homes coming on the market. The difference is normally we have more homes on the market already when that happens. Usually we're not down quite so low. Although, if you look at the chart and go back in history, we are at least at a number of around close to 3,000. We're at 2,600 homes, as where it has been a lot worse, where we're down to like 1,500 homes. So, going back to February of 22, February of 21, we're about 1,000 more homes on the market than we were back there. So, that's good. We're right about where we were last year. So last 2 years, we've started our low at 2,500 and went up. 2 years ago, we started at 1,500 and went up. So we're doing better now. All right, so what do I expect from all of this with the median sales price going up, median sales price going down? Well, what I know is going to happen is, generally speaking, over the entire history of me doing this, the numbers tend to go up together and down together. So while we do have one going down and one going up, those two are going to have to meet. So what's going to happen? Well, more than likely, I think we're going to see the median sales price tend to start curving up a little bit as we get into the buying season. There's still a lot of homes out there that are getting multiple offers. There's still a lot of competition for the few homes that we have. So I think that's going to tend to drive the sales price upward. Let's talk about rates and how that's going to play into it. So Freddie Mac said this week rates went up a little bit to 6.77. So last week, 6.64. We were just hovering right there between, we'll call it 6.5, right around that area right there. And it has been for a very long time. So as that tends to happen, of course, we tend to see that as the normal rate. It becomes more normalized, and people forget that we just came from a season of 2% and 3% rates. So 6% becomes normal. And if you've watched me for any time at all, you'll know I've gone way back in history, and 6.5, historically speaking, is a fantastic rate. It is, more of the normal rate, actually below what the median rate would be when we did the numbers several months ago. So there's nothing wrong with 6.5. As we start to settle into see that as a norm, we adjust our thinking and we accept these payments, then I think we're going to see, especially the median sales price, go up a little bit to match what sellers are asking for. So in the short term, I don't really see home prices taking any sort of a dive unless something in the economy happens to affect that in a shocking way. So rates are staying the same. We have that. We expect, I expect the amount of homes on the market to start increasing and going into a normal buying season. Although Freddie Mac does want to throw a little bit of water on that fire and says that mortgage applications are definitely down in 50% of the states, but they didn't indicate how much down is. And they said it's down in 50% of the states, which didn't give me the data for the other 50. Maybe they're up in the other 50 and all averages out. So, statistics can mean whatever you need them to mean at the time. So anyway, that's all I have for this week. I'm running an open house this week on an awesome property in Brentwood. Love to see you come out there. It's I was told, the largest private pool in all of Contra Costa County. It is worth saying. Anyway, that is it for this week. Take care. I'll see you here next week. Bye.